Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com. Sorry I'm a bit late. I was still doing some things at work, and so I couldn't come to my craft room sooner. As you all are aware, we are working out from home, and sometimes it feels like the days are even longer since you don't have to be commuting and whatnot. So definitely got to be better with that. But so today I want to show you how to make 3 cards using the A Good Man stamp set. I did share on my Facebook group, which you cannot join. The group is linked to my Facebook page and it's called Creating with Ali. But I shared yesterday how do I come up with ideas to make the Facebook lives that I am doing here. And so if you watched that video, you pretty much know how this is going to go. And so anyway, if you're interested on joining my group, you can do so, and then you'll get additional videos. I'm trying to do more and more of those, especially during these days that we're all at home and we just need some distractions. Oh, great. So we're going to be using this one. Now, this is going to be part of one of the classes that I'm going to be releasing pretty soon. And this is called also A Good Man. So a few more ideas is this. You can see them all. Some here. Oh my goodness. I have them all upside down. So this is a PDF that you can get on my store. It's going to be released, I want to say that between today and tomorrow, probably tomorrow, so that you can get. Now, you can use the things that we're using today and make them even better, but I wanted to keep these cards kind of simple so that you can make self-masculine cards and without having to color everything. But of course, you can color them and they will look really cuter. So anyway, the other thing is that I usually do kits to go, but I'll be very honest, like I've been kind of fearing that maybe in a few days we might not be able to get out of the houses. I don't know, especially for like going to the mail. So I think that I'm not going to be offering the kit option that I usually do. I think this time is going to be mainly the PDF. That way you can get the PDF and download it immediately. And then if you want to get the things, then you can order them through either my store, or if you're a demonstrator, you can order yourselves. Because I fear that in a few days, we might not really be able to go to those things. So I don't know. I don't want to be kind of planning on something that I might not be able to do. So I think for this class, I will be releasing it more of a PDF only. Although the video where I'm showing it, it talks about how much it's going to cost for the actual kit with different options as always. But because of course I have already filmed it before we even had this whole thing going on. And so just disregard that. It's really going to be just the PDF for right now. And we'll go from there. So anyway, so the class today is actually doing some watercoloring, and I said it will go really well with this card class, because then I can show you how you are supposed to be, or how, not supposed, but how you can color this with watercolor. So anyway, so I have here a piece of Night of Navy. Let me see, where are my things before I start, because sometimes I kind of forget. So 8.5 by 5.5 as usual. Hello everyone. We're gonna be folding it in half. Always use your bone folder. You get a crispier fold. Then I have a piece of smoky slate, and in this case I have already pre-embossed using the Argyle, absolutely Argyle, which is the one that coordinates with the Country Club suite. And let me just show you one thing here. Well, I'll show you later in the next thing. So anyway, so I had already embossed that one, so I'm picturing this one will go like so. And then I have a piece of Valmy blue. And I have also die cut with the So Sweet Sentiment. I think it's the So Sweet. What is the name of this one? I think it's So Sweet. What is this? Stitch So Sweetly dies. So I use the second from the largest to the smallest in Night of Navy. And then I have a piece of the watercolor, which is going to be here. Hello, Eva. Yes, we're doing well. Thank you so much. I still have a little bit of a cold that Addison passed to us, but we're all good, so that's good news. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stamp this one before I continue. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and use this image. Now for the sentiments, I'm gonna be using different sentiments, just because I wanted to say thinking of you or something like that. So just give me 1 second. What do I do with my here? All right, so I'm gonna be bringing when I am using the watercolor paper, I kind of like to use the Stamparatus, mainly because sometimes the image is not as dark, and so I like to have that option of there we go. I like to have that option of being able to stamp again so that I can get it as dark as I want. I'm going to be using a Station because we're going to be using watercoloring. And you know how much I love watercoloring. I think that that's very relaxing. And honestly, I think that now that we have a little bit more of time at home, we all need a little bit of relaxing time. And so coloring, I think, helps a lot. All right, so let's just see. See how it's not that perfect, right? So this is why I definitely love using the, let me this time kind of go this way. Here we go. Oh yeah, much better. So that's the reason why I have that, because again, sometimes you don't get the dark image all at once. Now, I'm going to be putting this one here so that I don't stain it, and then I'll clean it afterwards. So now for this piece, I'm going to bring... Now, the other thing I'm going to make sure, always close this one because this is alcohol based, and so it will dry fast. So, anyway, make sure you're closing it. So now for this one, I'm going to be using the Aqua Painter, and I have here, following these colors, the Smoky Slate. So let's just go ahead and pick some of that. And I know that on my Facebook page, I actually have on top of the page another watercoloring video. So make sure you watch it. You're gonna see that it's super easy. I love doing watercoloring, especially with watercolor paper, because you can go as dark or as light as you want, honestly. And another thing that I love about it is that if you're using watercolor paper, is that you can take color out, right? It's not like with the blends. If you put too much color, sometimes it's harder. I mean, you can use the remover, I think, color lifter, and you can get some of it out. But with watercoloring, you actually get a lot more off if you want, just by applying more water. So definitely love doing that. Okay, so you can see here, and I'm also kind of following whatever there's kind of lines. I'm kind of doing it darker. All right, and let me just show you here. So I just love the watercoloring with watercolor paper. Now let me just bring just scratch paper. So always when you are coloring with this, make sure you kind of clean it and then change colors. I'm gonna bring now the Night of Navy, and I'm gonna be taking a little bit from here and kind of do and I feel like I don't have enough water here. Let me just make sure I have more water. There we go. Oh, now I think I'm going to have too much. Whoa. Let me just make sure I don't have that much, because then it's going to go all over the place. There we go. Okay. And again, the more you press on the Aqua Painter, the more water you'll have, and then it's going to get lighter. And you'll also see that it kind of moves fluidly when you're coloring. and sometimes if you don't have enough water, then it kind of doesn't move, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. Like the ink doesn't move. So make sure you have enough water, but also not to the point where you get pools of water on your paper. That also helps a lot. And I'm going to try to go darker here. And this is the sleeve, so... Alright. And see how I am kind of removing some of that color? Like what I was saying. If you feel like it's too dark, then you apply more water and it kind of goes away. See how I'm taking off? Like I feel like it was a little bit too dark. And then you can take some of that color out. Now I'm gonna apply a little bit more here because now I feel like so I'm gonna let it dry for a second, and I'll go back and put a little bit more. But I need it to kind of dry, otherwise it kind of starts getting too watery. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the hair first. So for that one, I'm gonna go ahead and use, what is this? So for these types, so Diana, how do I get the ink on here? So for the old type of stamp pads, you just press them and you get the ink here. Now, if you have the newer pads, like for instance, for this one, this is the new one, it's harder for you to press. And so for these ones, what I would do, like you're gonna see here, is I would put some of one acrylic, and then I have the ink here. So that way you can do it, Diana. So anyway, so let me just go first with I'm gonna put this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the soft suede. I'm gonna go ahead and do the hair on the dad and the girl. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more here. Okay, and again, you want to be cleaning in between. Now I'm going to go ahead and use already the, this is Petal Pink, and I'm going to be using that one for the skin, which... You're gonna see it here. Its arms and a little bit of the neck here. And I'll do a little close up for you to see it in a second. So you just give me a second here. All right, so you can see it here. There we go. All right, you can see it how it looks. And I'm gonna go back with a little bit. This section is already dry, so I can go back and add a little bit more of the what is this color? Like this one is done, so let me start closing, because otherwise I'm gonna have ink all over the place. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this. And I feel like I am missing a little bit this here. There we go. Like somewhere here. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit more on this section. And maybe a little bit more on this as well. Yes, I am. I do have a cold. Yes, Miss Allie got sick actually 2 weeks ago, and we still have a cold. We still are sneezing and having cough, but we're fine. No fever. So, I mean, with everything going on, I think that's the first thing you are kind of concerned. So no fever, so that's good. But yes, I am a little bit congested here. Yeah, the son is doing better, and my husband is doing better too, so that's good. And when we go out, I'll be honest, especially going for groceries and whatnot, when we go out, I definitely use some masks because I don't want anyone to be freaked out. Now, this one already has a little bit, so I'm going to be using it. But if I couldn't, like I said, with the newer pads, you probably want to be using a block. But in this one, as you can see, there's a little bit here, so I'm going to be using it. And I'm going to be doing the pants on this girl with that. And I'm using the same colors that I have for the cardstock. So that's one thing that I definitely like doing, because then it seems like everything is so coordinated, you know. Now a really light color, because I want this to be white. The only thing that I'm doing here is just adding a little bit of blue, just so that it's not as white. But I'm not coloring her shirt. Let me just do the close-up. So there's a little bit of that blue on her shirt. And then this is About Me Blue, which is going to be coordinated with the card. Now for the rest, let me just bring this one. I'm going to do a little bit of gray here. Count the half. And so this one is going to go like so. And I'm going to be doing a really dark for what I think are shoes, right? Just so that it kind of coordinates. Now, usually when I do watercoloring, I feel like that section, oh, and you know what? It seems like I didn't do much coloring here, so I'm going to add a little more in here. There we go. So when I'm doing watercoloring, I usually like to add a little bit of kind of like the sky, if you will. And so for that, I usually use the Pool Party. Oh my goodness. Carol, no, I'm not the queen of watercoloring. Definitely it's super easy, as you can see. Give it a try. Now with this one, you do want to have more water because you want to be really soft on the Pool Party. And the other thing is you don't want to go really close to the actual image. Reason being is because sometimes because you have more water, you will be pulling some of the color from other sections. So later on you're going to have, like, for instance, here I will have like brown in the sky where you only want to have the blue, right? So when you're doing this, you want to make sure you have enough water and you're not going all the way to the image. You're kind of leaving a little bit of space. And that way you get a really, really, really soft color. And like this one is kind of, I'm going to pull this one out. I feel like there's too much here. And again, I'm just putting more water. And I'm trying not to go all the way too. And again, if you need more water, you just take it and you can take color out. If you feel like for whatever reason it was too blue, too dark, you can take color out. Like I am doing right now. See that? How you can take color out. Like I said, I love watercoloring just because of that, because I feel like you cannot mess it up, really. You cannot, because you can pull color. Now, I don't know that you can really see it on the video now that I'm seeing here on my phone, but there's a really light blue, so it's not all white color. And you can see it more, like if I go close, you can see that. So it's very subtle, so that so you can see it. I love blends. Let me tell you, I love blends. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But I feel like with watercoloring, you have lots of control because there's no, like, you cannot do anything. You can't do anything wrong with that one. I feel like you can put more color or take color out as you need it. So that's one of the things that I love. And with the blends, I feel like you do have to have a little bit of control with how much color you put. And I'm just putting a little bit of kind of like here because I feel like it was too light of a color. And again, you can add or take as much as you want. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was too light, so I like a little bit darker color. All right. So that's pretty much all the coloring. Let me just do it again. So yeah, I just love it. See, and like the white, you just add a little bit of blue. Like I said, you can do some shading here, adding more color. Now, when you're adding more color, like if you want to build color, make sure you don't have that much water because the minute you put more water, it gets too light. So anyway, so that's the piece. Then I'm going to go ahead and this one is going to go here. Now, I feel like this one should be popped up, don't you think? So let me add dimensionals. So I'm going to go ahead and add dimensionals to this. Oh, and you know what? I don't think I set the measurements on this, right? So this is watercolor paper, and this one is 2 1/8 by 3 1/4. So let me just pull out those little pieces. Hello, Karen. I'm glad you're liking it, Diana. So anyway, let's just go ahead and take these out. Oh. And we're going to be lining it up here. Alrighty, so here you have it. Really nice. We're going to go ahead and glue this one down. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? That's the one thing with the fast fuse sometimes. I think it drips the paper when it is embossed. Yeah, when it is embossed, I don't think this is the greatest. So anyway, I was able to put some here, so I'm good. And all right, then I'm gonna be gluing down this one on that. Yes, like so. And before I do that, I do want to put some of that flax ribbon. So let me just see, here it is. So I want to go ahead and add some flax ribbon. So I'm going to be putting it here. Oh yes, definitely. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a little bit of these. Well, I need to be like this way. Oh. Okay. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one like somewhere here. And this one will be with glue dots. Give me a second. Where are my glue dots? Here. Hold on. Here. Sorry about that. I had the glue dots on the other side of the room. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put like 3 of those dots, yes. And then we're going to go ahead and glue this one down. I know I'm still, so this one is 2 7/8 by 4. Yeah, I still have the cold, Karen. still not fully recovered. But like I said, I don't have any fever, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to be putting this one somewhere here. Okay, and then let's do the sentiment. Now, for the sentiment, I thought that this will be really nice if I use this thinking of you from Beautiful Moments. I feel like, what do I do? Oh, it's here already. I feel like right now, this will be like a really nice card to send my family, especially like my dad, for instance, right? That I cannot really see him because he's in Mexico. And so I feel like it will be really nice if I send him something, right? And so, I like all the sentiments here, but really I like a lot this one saying thinking of you. So definitely want to review that. So for sentiments, you can go with any of the ones that is on the Good Man, or you can just use any other. Now I know I'm going to be using this one on a different card, so I'm going to go ahead. Well, let me just. Can I do it here? Yes. Because I'm going to be cutting them already, so I need 2 of those. Let me just bring the big shot. Now, if you see this is using the stitch shape frame list. This is the smallest of the ovals, and this is the one that we're going to be using. So, let me go ahead and bring the big shot here. And you can see this one is very wet love. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and center it. All right. Okay, so that's one. Oh my goodness. Oh, of course it fell off. And then we're going to be doing the other one. There we go. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll take this one out. Alright, so here we go. And so I thought this one will be nice if I put it like somewhere here, don't you think? I think it should be somewhere here. Yeah, I think it's going to be somewhere here. Or maybe somewhere here. I think it's going to be better here. So I'm going to go ahead and add some dimensionals on this section and maybe glue that there. Thank you so much for sharing it. So where are the dimensionals? Here. So we said we want like one here and then one there. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. I wanted to put it here, but I feel like, well, I think it fits, don't you think? Yeah, so let's just do that. I'm going to take that one off. I'm going to add then a glue dot. Let me just see. Yeah, it does fit. So I'm going to go ahead and put it like right here. And there we, yeah, I like it better there. So there we have it. Yeah, I like it better here than right here. So that's this card number 1. Now, I got the idea from another card, and if I can find the card, I'll share it with you. Somehow I think I put it somewhere else, so I don't know if I can share with you. But anyway, this is another, this was from another, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I had it here because I know I showed it to the, during the Facebook Live yesterday, and now I cannot find it. So anyway, I'll share in the pictures which card I was thinking when I started doing this one, because I have no clue. Oh, here it is. I'm like, I have no clue what I did with it. So anyway, so this is what I, how I come up with kind of like the idea. As you can see on this one, I also have embossed folder. I have this rectangle. And then this section is actually here. And you can see I have something out from the frame. And I don't want to put bows when I am doing masculine cards. So for this one, I just chose to put this one there. So anyway, so that's this card. So let's go with card number 2. Now, card number 2. So another one, very simple. Now, for this one, I'll be honest, I've already colored the guy, and so that it doesn't take that long to do the coloring. And you can see it's the same, well, it's a different image, but it's the same color. So it is using this one from the same A Good Man. And for this one, same as with the other one, pants are on Smoky Slate, Night of Navy on the shirt, pink, petal pink for the arms. Now, this little boy has gray pants, and then I have a balmy blue shirt. Same as with the other one, hair is with, what is this, soft suede. And then you can see I also have, I don't know that you can see it much, but I also have the pool party on the background. So that one is that. So let me just give you measurement for these. So this one is 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. I have a piece of basic gray, and this one is 2 1/2 by 4. And then a piece of the Country Club Design Series paper, and this one is 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. I also have a piece of the flax ribbon, and I'm going to be using also this one that we cut on the last one. And on this one, I also want to put another sentiment. So for this one, I want to use the one from this one, the Rooted in Nature. And here's another one, right? The Be Strong, Be Happy with You. I think that this one goes also perfect for these days, don't you think? So I want to put these 3 and then Thinking of You. Don't you think? I think that will be really nice. So always try to see what you have. So on this one, let me see, does this fit here? Yes. So what you do on that is you're going to go ahead and print your Night of Navy and then stamp it. And then we're going to be cutting them, right? Like fussy cutting them with your scissors. I have done that just for the sake of this video. You're going to fold it in half. And I'm going to put this one right here. And I feel like this one is going to go right there. So let's just go ahead and glue down this one. And when I was coming up with this, with these cards, I knew I wanted to do masculine cards, and immediately thought about the Country Club. I feel like that design series paper is definitely perfect for guys. And if you don't know which one it is, it's the one that is all about golf, right? I mean, this is the one that it's all about golf. And you can see it here. The designs are about golf on all of them. But I don't really have really golfers in my family. So, but the other side, as you can see, is more of a masculine. So I've been enjoying doing masculine cards with that. So I think a few weeks ago, I shared another video using the same design series paper with masculine cards, and it was for those, I think it was like support or courage or get well type of cards for men. And I mean, they were just gorgeous. I just love them. So definitely a great design series paper to have. So, okay, so this one is going to go like so. Now, I want to have also this one here. And I feel like this one is way too long. Let me just see. Okay, I'm going to put this one more towards this area. So same as with the other one, we're going to go ahead and put some glue dots. All right, and I'm going to be putting them like somewhere here. And then we're going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and glue this one down. I feel like this one should be cut, you know, it's weird to have that line here. Yes, much better. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this one like right here. What do you think? Yeah, maybe something like that. And then we're going to be using this little sentiments here. Now for this one, I feel like it will be really nice if I put dimensionals, right? Let me just see. Yeah, something like that. Oh, yes, definitely love it. And then I'm going to be putting this one like right here. What do you think, guys? I feel like this one is really cute. Okay, so let me bring this little bitty yep, let me just make sure I'm hiding it. Yep, you can hide those there. And then like two. Oh my goodness. Now here is the challenge with this, is putting that dimensional in this space. But you know what? I could have done also, oh, this one fit better. You could also use the, which I probably should have done that, but now I'm into this. Use the edges. Probably that would be easier, but who knows? I'm already using this, so let's just use this. So there we go. And there we go. Oof, kind of tight, huh? And then for this one, I'm going to go ahead and use two of these little guys, the regular dimensionals. I'm glad you're liking it. Like I said, I think that this stamp set is awesome for masculine cars, definitely. Okay, so this one will go like right, I feel like right here. And let's just put this. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have those backings all over the place because this one went out flying. All right, so let's just go here. We'll put it here. The be strong. And then be happy. All right. My goodness. Be strong, be happy. And then be you. Let's just put this one here. Woof. Okay. Okay, this one will be. Actually, I need it to be more towards this section. There we go. Okay, so what do you think, guys? Really cute, don't you think? I love this one. Is also great for like fathers, don't you think? And again, I think that this will be great for these times where you cannot see your parents. At least in my case, I know they're in Mexico, so I cannot do it. So now, hold on for a second. I'll show you. Also, some of the inspiration for this card. So this card came from this one. I think this is from like way too many Facebook lives ago. But you can see it's the same deal, right? So there's like two pieces of paper, one here and then here another one. And instead of doing butterflies, and this one I just had to go that way, and the sentiment, you can see it's kind of like the same deal, just changing a little bit the arrangement. Same thing as with that one, right? So use the cards that you have and then jam them up and they just look totally different, right? Like in this case. So let's go with our final card. And I don't know what I did with the other one. Oh, here it is. And so card number 3 is using again that same piece that we color at the beginning of this video. So same thing, great. So this is the Smoky Slate for the pants, the Night of Navy for the shirt, Bat Me Blue, a little bit of the same blue for the white shirt, soft suede for the hair, and then petal pink for the skin. Now again, oh, pool party for the sky. So if you just joined and don't know how to color it, I did color this exact piece at the beginning of this video. So make sure you watch the replay if interested in watching it again. So this one is, let's just go measurements. 2 1/8 by 3 3/4, 2 3/8 by 4, and then I have a piece of the same design series paper, the Country Club, and this one is 4 1/4 by what is this, 2 3/4. I have a piece of basic gray, and this one is 1 inch by 4 1/4, and a piece of the same design series paper, Country Club, and this time is 3/4 of an inch by 4. And I have a piece of Bafme blue that I had already embossed with the same absolutely Argyle, which is another which is also from the same suite, the Country Club suite. So I have already embossed it, and I think it looks really great. This one, I'll let you know, like I tell you, this looks even better. I think it looks better on, like, in real person than on the video from what I'm seeing here. So now this one is Smoky Slate, and 8.5 by 5.5, and as usual, we're going to be folding it in half. So, hey, sorry about that. All right, so folding it in half, we're going to go ahead and put this one right here. Oh, but you know what? Before I do that, let's just do this thing first. Ooh, yes, I think I need the, I'm gonna take this one for a second and bring another plate. Because I want my sentiment right on my card. What in the world? Yes, here. And so when you're using, especially like in this case, I think I'm gonna be using the what is this, Memento. Sometimes I don't get a really, actually I should use, let's use the Night of Navy. I think it will be better. Okay, so let's just picture this for a second. So where's that piece? So I'm going to be putting this one. I want, oh, you know what? So this one is going to go somewhere here. So I probably want the sentiment here. Okay, so it's good. It's good. Okay. So let's just bring the sentiment. That way, if for whatever reason, let me just see. So would that be nice? Or maybe, what if I put it here? I don't know. What do you think? I actually think I like it better here. Yeah, so I'm going to go with that place. We'll see. We'll see what happens, huh? Okay. Yeah. All right. To the right. Okay. Yes, I feel like that should be a nice place. There you go. Okay, so now, was this right? Yeah, it sounds like it is right. Okay. It's not all cricket, right? So let's just use now Night of Navy. And again, I'm using this one so that if the image doesn't ink well, especially when I use colored cardstock, sometimes it's not that dark, so I might go ahead. Although it looks well, but let's just do another one. Just to make sure I have a really dark. Much better. Okay, so I'll take this one. Ugh. And I'm going to be putting this one for a second here so I don't... Ugh. I guess I'll have to put it like somewhere here so I don't stain anything here. I'll clean it in a second. But that way we can continue. Okay. So now back to the card. So we're going to go ahead and put this one right here. What is with this? Hi, Eleanor. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put it like right here. All right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put this one here. And I don't know that did I set measurements on this? I did, right? Did I? I don't remember. So this one is 2 inches by 3 and 3/8. I know the gray and the navy looks great, don't you think? So anyway, so this one is gonna go like so. And last time, we'll see how this goes. Last time it was kind of a challenge. Well, it doesn't seem to be. Okay. All right, much better. Oh. So we're gonna go ahead and put it like right in the center. Yes. Then we're gonna bring our Taylor tack punch, and we're gonna be doing a banner in on one side on both of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and so this one is gonna go like so. Yes, like so. And then I'm gonna be doing the same with this one. And we're gonna be putting like this one like right here. Okay? Yes, so let's just put this, let's glue this down. Oh. So this one will be, I'm gonna go ahead and put in like, I'm gonna line it up from here. And then let's just do the same with this one. A little bit more because I want some of that blue to show up. So, and then we're gonna go ahead and glue this down. Oh, you can see that I've used this one in the past. So we're gonna go ahead and line it up. And we're gonna be popping up this one. Love it. Yes. Oh, I think I like that one better. More towards this so they can see more of that section. Okay, so let's just pop this one with dimensionals. So let's just do that. All right, let's just do the backings. Okay, and we're gonna be adding like this one right here. Done. Dun, dun, dun. So no ribbon for that one. I think it looks already with too many things there. I could have also added a little piece of that flax ribbon, but I already glue it. So this could have also have, actually it would have been kind of nice if I had it. Oh, does it feel? Oh, maybe I can still do it. No, I think like it's already too much. So I'm not gonna do that one. But anyway, so here's the other one. Now, this one came from a card that I did on a surprise Facebook Live this week. If you remember, we did this little one. And it's the same, right? You can see it's the same measurements, the one square or one rectangle here, and then the 2 banners. There you go. And then instead of a tag, I decided to use that one, which is the same that I used from a very old card from like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago. So literally, I use lots of the, on my past cards to come up with new cards. And so like you can see this, they all look different, even though it's exactly the same layout in a way. So hope you have enjoyed it. Let me just show all the cards as always so that you can see them. Let me know which one is your favorite. I love the color combination. like I said, on my Facebook group, creatingwithali.com. Not .com, sorry, Creating with Ali on the Facebook group, which is linked to this page. You can see how I came up with the idea with this one and how I kind of had how did I work to get my cards. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, if you want to be designing your own cards and kind of see how's the designing process for me, so hopefully it can help you, you can definitely go and into my Facebook group, Creating with Ali, and get more information. Also, like I mentioned, I'm going to be sending information on my email list about the next card class, which is using the same, what is this, stamp set? Although I didn't color these ones because I want to have them all simple and easy to make, but now that you can see how you can color them, you can use the same design and color them. It's pretty much the same colors as I use on this one. You can use also grays, blues, as in this. So definitely a good card to have. And like I mentioned before, I will not be able to, I don't want to be doing a card kit this time just because I don't know what's happening here. And I don't know if I will be able to be getting out in the next few days. So it's going to be more of a tutorial, and it's going to be on the PDF tutorial. I have put a link on the description of this video for the PDF tutorial. And like I said, probably tomorrow I will be releasing this class. And also if you're on my mailing list, which you can also be from this the description of this video, I'll be sending more information about this card class. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. Let me know which one is your favorite, and I really hope you are all well, staying safe, do not go out. I'm sure we all are a little bit bored already from being home, but just use this time and be crafting, have some peace of mind. Every time I craft, I kind of forget about what's going on, so definitely just do it. Just spend some of the time crafting and also be with your family. So anyway, yes, Murray, I am homebound. We've been here for 2 weeks already. I'm not complaining because we're good, but my little kids are actually missing their routine. They want to go back to school. It's kind of hard to be working from home and have the kids on the background, being on phone calls with them, trying to with them wanting us to be entertaining them. So it's kind of a bit of a challenge, but I'm not complaining. I feel like it's all good. So anyway, be safe, and I'll see you next week. And again, I'll be trying to be doing more surprise Facebook. So definitely like the Facebook page, be on the Facebook group, because those are the places where I am coming live on different dates, because I have a little bit more of time now at home. So anyway, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next week here. All right, thank you. Bye.